So the serotonin works in the part of the brain that regulates mood and emotional expression, right? So when estrogen is lowering and the serotonin receptors cannot receive the signal, it's like they're calling on the phone, but nobody's picking up, right? So they can't receive the signal, so that contributes to the feeling of low mood, anxiety, and irritability. And then you have dopamine, which is our pleasure. That is our pleasure and motivation neurotransmitter, right? So when estrogen declines, you lose the activation of that dopamine on the receptors. So women will experience loss of pleasure and lack of motivation, right? All of our hormones talk to each other. There's not one system in the body that operates singularly. They all operate together. When you're dealing with grief, it's like throwing gasoline on the fire, because grief it elevates cortisol, which is it's a stress response, right? So that elevated cortisol, also grief creates inflammation in the body. So there's several ways that this becomes gasoline on the fire. So elevated cortisol means that it's going to hang with me a bit. I want to give you a little bit of the science, right? So progesterone is one of our sex hormones. We call it the keep calm hormone because it enhances the effect of GABA, our calming neurotransmitter, right? So if your cortisol levels are high, now it could be due to grief or it could just be due to regular old stress, right? That is going to steal the precursor for the progesterone, right? So stick with me here. Right? So think about it like this. So you have a seed that makes the plant grow and become, let's say, an orange tree, right? Well, if the cortisol is high, it's going to steal the seed. So now your orange tree can't grow. Does that metaphor make sense? Let me know.